Hi there, it's Sim from Heirloom Naturally. We grow old-fashioned vegetables and seeds in the field without chemicals in the wonderful high country town of Mansfield, Victoria. Today's episode of Heirloom Pumpkins is brought to you by the pumpkin that's called Sibley. Now this one here is an American heirloom. You can see it's a torpedo shape. It has a slate blue colour and often can give you, as it's ripening, these salmon pink stripes, or indeed the entire thing can also turn salmon pink when it's fully mature as well. So the variation between these will go straight from the straight slate blue, try saying that one quickly 3 times, right through to splotches of salmon pink and slate blue, through to the entire thing being a salmon pink colour. Now this is an American heirloom. It was first sold commercially as seeds through the Sibley & Co. Seed Company in 1887, but it is believed that they obtained their seeds from an elderly lady in Iowa who had been growing them for at least 50 years. So we know that this variety of pumpkin dates right back to the early 1800s. What's stunning about this variety of pumpkin is that it has thick skin, so it's a great keeper. And the seed cavity is in one end, so you get absolute value for your money when you're growing Sibley pumpkins, because there is a lot of very dense, very sweet, absolutely delicious flesh within this particular pumpkin. But I really wanted to talk to you today about how I came to obtain these seeds, because it really is the whole story of why I love heirloom vegetables so much, and why I'm so committed to saving seed varieties of these really valuable vegetable varieties. Because I obtained these seeds originally from my neighbour Erica, and Erica in turn received her seeds as a gift from her father. And I'm going to try not to get emotional when I'm telling this story, because it really is a beautiful story. Her father used to grow a lot of vegetables in their backyard, and Erica recalled seeing these pumpkins grown in their backyard as a kid. Now, Erica is a mature lady, let's put it that way, and so these were grown by her dad for some time as a kid, right through up until his death. And after he died, Erica felt that a lot of his vegetables were lost forever. But one day, several years after he had died, she was going through his shed and she found an envelope with what she believed to be pumpkin seeds in it. Now, a common question that I receive is, how long will your seeds remain viable for once they're purchased? And I generally say 2 to 3 years, but if they're stored under appropriate conditions, they can last for many, many years. And so Erica found this envelope unmarked of what she believed to be pumpkin seeds in her dad's shed several years after his passing, and thought that she would take a punt. So she germinated them, and to her absolute delight, every single one of those seeds germinated. And I remember that day when she rang me and she said they've all germinated, and I could just hear the delight in her voice. So she grew them out, hoping that they would be this variety of pumpkin that she remembered so fondly from her childhood. And lo and behold, they were. And so Erica lovingly hand-pollinated all of those pumpkin flowers to make sure that they were kept pure, so that she could keep the seed to keep her father's legacy alive. Now, at that point in time, she wasn't sure what variety they were. She just knew that they were the pumpkins that her dad had lovingly grown for the family as a kid. And so she then embarked on a journey to find out exactly what variety they were. Now, Erica is absolutely amazing at finding out information. And where she landed was with a seed company in America who went through photographs, who helped her to talk about what sort of flavour it had, what variety it might be. And in the end, she found out that it was the Sibley pumpkin. And from there, Erica has saved those seeds, and she passed some on to me. And I in turn now am growing these lovely pumpkins and also hand pollinating them to keep them pure, to save this stunning variety. So I'm sure every time Erica looks at this variety of pumpkin, she remembers her beautiful dad, Ken, and the way that he grew these pumpkins for the family as a kid. And I, in turn, now, every time I grow them, look at these pumpkins, remember Erica and her family, and am thankful for the seed saving that she and her father undertook. So that's why I love heirlooms. They're absolutely, I guess, tug at the heartstrings in the way that they connect us to the past. So this is the beautiful Sibley pumpkin. We do have seeds available for it. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Ken, for your legacy that you have left. And if you're enjoying these videos, please hit subscribe. Continue to purchase heirloom open pollinated seeds, and most importantly, eat well, stay well.